Truth means to me, and probably the most defining definition is the ability to transfer one thing to another person exactly the way it should be. This is my connection. The electric brakes on my trailer, so that's an additional safety. What I added on here is because a lot of homes and tiny homes, everyone needs an outside plug. So I added an outside breaker box here with a plug, 110 plugs for the outside. For security purposes on my tiny home, I decided to put my windows higher because it makes it harder for a person trying to break in or get in. And I stationed these windows and geometrically, not perfectly geometrically, but I stationed them to where I wanted different type of windows to give you a different type of view. Also on my outside, I have hardy plank. It is totally strong. It is well insulated from the inside. It's anchored to my metal frame, my carriage bolts that go all the way around the metal roof. And it is well built, well insulated in the attic, and lasts for the next 50, 100 years. Also, I have a 40-gallon gray water tank because I wanted a full restroom. Even though it's small, I still wanted to have a full restroom, so I knew it would take that extra to make sure that I had everything that I needed. Also, the weight of the trailer is supported by 4 scissor jacks that are used as levelers. Okay, here, because whether it's off-grid or in town, I wanted access to be able to, for deliveries, that the postman can drop everything off in these, and they can also lock it when they leave. And that way it's added security for my packages, because I order a lot of packages. And even being off grid, you're going to need a secure place. I wanted the front of my house, tiny house, to look as much as like a real house as possible. So I made sure I had an accented door with double accented lights on the entry. I also wanted an additional electrical plug because we do so many things outside, and I wanted the additional electrical plug. Okay, now when I move to this side, you see I have another window that is out of the reach of anyone reaching up trying to get in. I wanted to make sure I accented a little with some fender flares to give it that unique look. Also, I have a 110 air conditioner, which on low cools this whole entire trailer on the hottest days of Houston, which have been around 105 degrees. I also have my external plugs. I have the inlet valve for my water from the hose. I also have the outlet valve. I have a 50 amp breaker box that goes to a 50 amp plug that I hook my external generator to, 9,000 amp generator that runs my 115 amp breaker box from the inside. Everything inside is hardwired in, so just like the house, I want that whole house feeling. I built my tiny home as a tribute to the LA Rams. That is my team. I've always loved them, and they are Super Bowl winners. So if you can see, the color of the house is in blue and gold and yellow. Those are LA Ram colors. So I want to make sure that this is a tribute to the LA Rams. If you enter the tiny home, you can either have stationary steps, which I'm in the process of building if I don't sell it, or you can have adjustable steps. These are very secure. You can throw them in the back of the pickup along with your generator whenever you're going off grid, so you have that. Now, I wanted my tiny home to have a certain look when you walk inside. Number one, I wanted to make sure that the colors of the Rams are exhibited in basically everything inside. Even though the space is smaller, I wanted to give it that illusion of looking big and use bright colors with yellow and blue and so those colors stand out and it makes things look larger. The height of the ceiling also allows the room or the tiny home to look bigger because the ceiling are high. As you come in, the first thing I wanted you to see is how I put the mirror in the bathroom, because mirrors give things a deeper look. So as you come into the tiny home, it gives the illusion like it's longer. So as you can see here that everything looks longer. As you step right in, you can see I have the color scheme going here with the yellow, the gold, the blue. I love music, I love motorcycles, and these are just some small things that I love. Also, everything in this tiny home, because it is a themed tiny home, everything in here goes with the tiny house. So when the person comes in, turns the key, he already has everything. Everything is new. I have a sleeper sofa that slides out. I built my sofa on a platform so I can utilize the space that's on the wheel well. So instead of losing 6 inches coming off the wheel well, I built a platform, put this on top of it. It also allows me to have extra storage underneath. Now, if you can look in this area, it's a place for a cabinet, for your coats, for your clothes. It's for extra storage if you wanted to put something there. I didn't put everything in it because I wanted to leave something for the person buying it to have space to use their own flavor of however they wanted to make it their own. So as we come on in, first thing I want you to see is once you close the door, I have a foldable table that also serves as a computer stand with, you can see LA Rams champs, Super Bowl champs, their colors. I have a mounted television, 32-inch television that mounts up here, and the table folds down for eating or using as a dual purpose. I also love fireplaces, so I wanted to have that look, so I put my own. I wanted a fireplace in here. I wanted that look. So I wanted you to come in and give it that wow look. My color being blue and gold, it accentuates because it falls in line. The blue, the gold, the red, everything falls in line. I'm also a lover of antique cars, so I wanted to make sure that is symbolized in here, along with some more memorabilia from the LA Rams. This is my 110 unit that cools. It's on low right now, and the temperatures in Houston have been over 100 degrees, and you can come in here at any time of the day and it's comfortable. Because it is so well insulated, I have sheetrock walls with R13 insulation on the inside. They are well built. The builders from this home out of Detroit, Michigan, they came down and built this for me, and they are very good. And I didn't spare any expense on the actual building. I wanted it sturdy. Now, as you see, I left this for a person to do anything they want. If they want blinds, they can put blinds. If not, a lot of people just like an open light, but I put the curtains up just for the visual effect. As we step into my kitchen, I have a small sink. I have a 2 induction cooker, space to put a microwave or put in whatever. I put a little hanging thing for your utensils. 3.5 cubic inch refrigerator with a mini freezer in it for those goods. And it's enough going off grid to fill up to last you a week or two. But it's not a full-size freezer because I didn't want to take up all that room. And also with the cabinetry, I just put the one cabinet here, plus you have the cabinets underneath, just to store your plates maybe. But it leaves you room to do whatever you want to do, to make it yours, to put your stamp on. And as you open the door leading to the restroom, I have a 32-inch shower, 32 by 32-inch shower, a full flushable toilet. I didn't go with the compost. also have a hot water heater that's there for instant hot. So once I turn the water on, it's instant hot. Here is a 25 gallon fresh water tank. This supplies your water for your shower, for your wash dishes or whatever. And it can easily be filled up with a water hose. Also, I wanted to make sure it's going up the stairs was my biggest concern, because I see tiny homes with the stairs that are straight up, which I think with small kids is a safety hazard. So I wanted my stairs built at an incline. So I incline my stairs. I also, for additional safety, have the rails going up to make sure you can hold on to it and be safe. As you can see, I use flooring, that is wood whitewash flooring. It's not linoleum, it's flooring that is meticulously put in, and the flooring is used here. I also accentuated the wall, this portion of the wall, with the same thing, and the attic has flooring also. So as you go up to the attic, I have a 6-foot futon that lets all the way out to a bed, and then it's also used as aspects with the plugs. You have your plugs for your heater. I have a instant hot heater that they call an alpha. And the alpha is about this big, along with the heat that comes from just the fireplace. It heats this whole tiny house in a little tank, in a little tank. So going upstairs, I also have a bunker place for a TV.